guys, welcome back to another Loomian Legacy video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the new Shark Loomian, and today I have my co-host Jobcuss with me. Hey Jobcuss, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm great. Not only are we going to be talking about the Shark Loomian itself, we're also going to be discussing like where it might be, if it's in the beach or not, and go along with that.
Yeah, so let's start off with Jobcuss, and he's going to tell you everything you need to know PvP-wise about this Loomian. Well, as far as the information we have right now.
Alright, so if you do look closely at the model, you can actually notice screws and bolts on it, which heavily implies it being a metal type. And based on the design, it's a water type, so water metal, a dual typing. It'll definitely be part of the Levitate update, whatever form that is. If there's a pre-evolution that is on land, then that might not be. So it'll be part of the Levitate update since it's levitating. It's based off a torpedo, so I'd say it's a ranged attacker since it has no apparent like claws or something like that. However, there's the possibility that like headbutting itself, that might itself be like a melee move and stuff. I'd also say that like its weaknesses, it's quad weak to electric. It would be weak to ground, however, the Levitate update is there, so it's also weak to plant. Metal does not resist plant, if you're wondering. It's weak to brawler. And let's see. It's actually weak to toxic as well, because metal doesn't really resist toxic. I'll also mention that. It resists. Okay, let's see resist. It resists other water types, other metal types by 4 times. It's neutral to fire types. Let's see. It also resists typeless types. Let's see. I see it being more used as an offensive Loomian overall. So now let's go over like what types its base typing would have. So water covers over earth, water covers over fire, water actually covers over electric if you didn't know that. Metal actually covers over ancient. Oh yeah, that's also a resist. It resists ancient types. Metal also covers over light types. Metal also actually covers ice types. So ice types, it actually quad resists those as well. I assume it's probably going to get I believe that it's going to be like either a very bulky ranged attacker or like a very fast-paced ranged attacker, depending if it has like an evolution or not.
I agree with that. Everything you've just said, honestly. Based on the information we have so far, so there's not much we can say that we're confident about, but we're pretty confident about the typing being a dual type water and metal. Personally, I believe it will have an evolution, but only one evolution. And the only reason I say this is that you can't really go from a shark through 3 stages. I see it becoming like the small shark it is to a even bigger shark. That's pretty much all I see from it right now. Maybe the devs will get really creative and come up with something. I would love to see it, but realistically, I think it'll only have 2 evolutions, including its starter form. So do you guys remember Sharpedo from Pokemon? Yes, the lovable Sharpedo. I have to say, as soon as I saw the Loomian Legacy shark design, I immediately thought of Sharpedo. And now that's not necessarily a good thing. Like we've been talking about all the copyright and all that could potentially hurt Loomian Legacy. It does have its differences as I'm putting up the 2 images on screen right now. You can definitely see the color scheme for one. That's a major impact. And yeah, uh, true. Also, just wanted to add in, we have gotten two sightings of it from leaks. One is from the beach, and the other is in Atlantean City. Both of them are from Lando. Not really sure, but I know the beach one is. So it could possibly be a part of Atlantean City rather than the beach. However, on a personal note, I believe it is straight from the beach because of its first leak from Lando, where it's in the beach, and it just, it's a water type. I understand Atlantean is underwater, but yeah, I see it coming straight from the beach, and that will lead on to me talking about how we could possibly capture it, which is, I do see fishing as a big option, to get it. I would say just fishing if it's on the beach. In Atlantean City, well, hmm, that's honestly a real thinker. Now that we're just straight off underground, will we just encounter Loomians? We might battle it with but without the trainers. But now that leads me to my point that I really, really think it's coming from the beach, and we can only get it by fishing. Jopkas, anything you want to add on to that?
Oh, right. Even though you talked about it a bit while ago, I'd like to add on copyright. We're just clarifying that it doesn't mean that it will be copyrighted. What we're trying to say is that Loomian Legacy will be frowned upon because it's so similar to Pokemon. But, all fan games have that in common.
Yeah, of course.
Also, yeah?
No, you go ahead.
All right. Also, back to my idea with the underwater train station. If you'd go like to see that video, it's actually a pretty recent one, so you can go see that. Back to my idea with like how we'll get to Atlantean, like an underwater subway or train. Um, it might also be like a tunnel. So like like those glass tunnels.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so like you can go underwater with them. Maybe that might be it. Like there might be stuff. I know this is also might seem a bit of a stretch, but maybe like there's like there's like an area from that like the tunnel or like subway that you can exit off, and you can go catch these shark Loomians.
That would be a good idea. The only reason I see the devs not doing that is to come up with the excuse that the Loomians in these waters are very dangerous. We could possibly see someone talk about that, like an NPC or something, mention that as we as we board the tunnel, if it's true. But yeah,
I also see that if they also don't, they might as well just say like it's like a place for tourists, like it's a scenic area, like underwater. So like they don't want to disturb the wildlife or something like that. However, since it's a metal type, I have a high suspicion that it's part of Dr. Vance's inventions. Along with that, I want to say there might be something directly related to Dr. Vance's creations in the beach. So, it might actually be another invasive species like Turidi. I also went over that in a video. It might just be there to like protect the other water type Loomians, or it might be there to enforce the waters like the Navy.
yeah. Yeah, that's true. Another thing I want to add to the possibilities of us like not encountering Loomians for specific reasons is that besides them being dangerous or like it's a scenic route or something like that, we also have to think about Atlantean City's dome, which allows all of its citizens to breathe underwater with plenty of oxygen, and for Loomians to survive, of course. One other thing I would like to see is how they design it to be underwater, and our Loomians are also protected as well. Not sure if all of them take in oxygen. We can't really confirm anything like that, but it would be pretty cool. They also have to, make sure that no, unfriendly Loomians come in. that could be possibly dangerous. Maybe Dr. Vanta accidentally, quote unquote accidentally lets them in. But yeah, I can't wait to see the storyline they have ready for us in Atlantis.
I agree. And is there anything you'd like to add on to my ideas?
Uh, Not necessarily, but I do agree with you that there will be an excuse from an NPC formed by the devs on why we can't go necessarily catching Loomians in the underwater subway. I agree with you on that part.
I know this also seems like a bit of a stretch, but if there's like an underwater subway, maybe there's like some tunnels underneath it. So like maybe there's some wildlife tunnels, like maybe there's some Loomians in there that you can go visit the tunnels. Maybe you can actually find like, well, probably not the shark Loomian. I don't think it'd be the shark Loomian. I think it would be different Loomians actually. So it would be like a cave. Maybe there might be some crystals or stuff. I know this is a really big stretch, but like it might also be part of Atlantean itself. Um, so that might be a place like you can get boost tokens there or like extra Lumi discs, the crates and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's far fetched, but it's possible.
Yeah, that's all we pretty much have to say. Thank you guys for listening in on this video and watching it. Remember to comment down your ideas on possible videos we should make next, and just, your reaction to the video or anything you want to add. The link to our new Discord server will also be in the description, and pinned to a pinned comment, posted by the Ultimate Gaming account. We already have a couple of people entering in. We can't wait to hopefully see 10 to 15 people by the end of the week. That would be pretty cool. Uh, Thank you guys for watching, and this is Kylo Pika and Jobcos
Rolling out.